So Yorba Linda can be a pretty expensive place to live in comparison to other cities in Orange County, but is it actually worth the money? My name is Robert Rivera. I've been a resident of Yorba Linda my whole life, and I've been selling real estate here for over 22 years. So as someone that's lived here my whole life, I get this question all the time, and that is Yorba Linda actually worth the money? So let's break it down real quick. Let's talk numbers, and let's talk about how much it really costs to live here. So in Yorba Linda, there's 22,000 properties, including single family, townhome, and condos. The average price point is $1.3 million in comparison to the average price point in Orange County, which is at 1.1. So far to date in 2024, the least expensive property that sold was a condo, sold for $430,000, and the most expensive is a single family property that sold for $5.1 million. So one of the main reasons why people choose to move to Yorba Linda is because of the diversity of our properties. We've got properties that aren't like your normal tract homes. We've got properties that are on big lots, single story, ranch style houses. That's one of the main reasons I feel that people want to be here. So on a side note, if you compare that to houses like, let's just say in Irvine, where everything is very cookie cutter, you got really nice houses with good square footage, but you've got no backyard, just little patios. And so we're seeing that all the time, especially with the new construction in Irvine. It's one of the most desirable things about Yorba Linda, because even the new construction they're building, they still have good sized lots. So Yorba Linda is known for their equestrian property and all the amenities that comes with it. So the equestrian community here in Yorba Linda is huge. So we basically have everything you need for you and your horse, or your horses, if this is equestrian's your thing. So I'd say one of the most important reasons why people and families choose to move to Yorba Linda is because of the schools. So the Placentia Yorba Linda School District is known for their wonderful school system. So pretty much every school that we have is an 8, 9, or a 10. We've got multiple blue ribbon schools. It's a place that people move here specifically for the schools, so that they know that their kids are getting the best education around. So another pretty important reason why people are moving here is because of the safety factor. So you come in, you move to Yorba Linda, you're with your family, and you want to be safe, right? So Yorba Linda is actually the number 3 safest city in the state of California, and number 32 safest city in the United States. So talk about that security, knowing that, you know, the crime rate's nice and low. That's probably the most important reason why our city is so amazing. So this next reason, it can kind of go both ways, just depending on what you're into, where you're at in your time of your life. So the nightlife here in Yorba Linda, it's a little sleepy. You know, there's a few restaurants that have some things, and they'll have like Lone Wolf has a band that comes in on the weekends. On Tuesday nights they have country night. Oceans and Earth has live music. You know, there's things to do, but it's just a little bit sleepy. If that's okay with you, you're raising a family and you want things to be a little bit more chill, this is perfect for you. If you're single, if you're wanting to hit the town all the time, it's not really the place for you. But actually, it's one of the things I like about Yorba Linda is that it's pretty chill. All right, so the Yorba Linda food scene is actually coming up right now. So for a while we didn't have much. Now we do. You know, we've got an Indian cuisine called Karma. Obviously we have Terra. We've got Lone Wolf, Blue Agave. There's some great sushi places like Sushi Noguchi. It's super high-end sushi in my opinion. It's a little bit expensive, but their omakase is just, I mean, it's unbelievable. So the food scene's coming up. Main Street and the Yorba Linda Town Center, they're continuing to add new restaurants and stuff like that. And so it is neat to see that the city's growing and that we have more options to dine instead of having to go and drive to Brea to go to downtown Brea to go to those restaurants. It's nice that we can kind of stay close to home and do that here. Also, you know, we've got everything you need here. You know, we've got Costco, Smart and Final, Trader Joe's, Sprouts. Everything is here. Everything is local. So from a convenience standpoint, Yorba Linda is amazing. You know, we've got it all, and the proximity also, you know, close to the freeway, easy to get here, easy to get to all surrounding counties, the beach, the mountains, and things like that. So the cost of living aspect here is pretty similar, you know, to all other cities in Orange County. You know, the tax rate's around 1.1%, fuel and all those other things. But I guess what makes Yorba Linda a little bit more expensive is the housing. You know, with the average house price in Orange County being 1.1, we're at 1.3, and then it just goes up from there. You know, that 1.1 or 1.3 is going to get you a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house built in the 60s with a small lot. So, and that property's probably going to need some work too. So is it expensive to live here? Yes. Is it worth it? I would say for sure. So is Yorba Linda worth the money? In my opinion, I think it 100% is. And the statistics show it as well. So the average days on the market right now for a property in our city is only 23 days from putting it on the market to getting it sold. And that's average. Some are selling in 2 days, 3 days, some maybe a little longer if the price is a little bit off and the condition is off. But 23 days, even for those fixer-upper properties. So yeah, and I think that the consumers are telling us that Yorba Linda is worth the money too, because houses are not lasting long. So one of the downsides, like we've talked about in the past, is kind of the nightlife and the dining options and things like that, which are getting better, but we're so close to everything. There's downtown Fullerton, it's got tons of restaurants. Brea's got tons of restaurants. The Orange Circle has tons of restaurants. Newport Beach, Costa Mesa. So the proximity is so close to those places. It's one of those things where if you're a foodie, and I like to go to restaurants and stuff like that, you do have options. Maybe not so many here in the city, but like within 15, 20 minutes away, you've got pretty much anything you can ever ask for as far as like food options. So in closing, if you're thinking about buying or selling, I would love to be your trusted source for information. I can guide you through the process. I've been doing this for over 22 years. I've sold hundreds and hundreds of houses. I have almost 200 5-star Zillow reviews, which I'm super, super proud of. So if you'd like to schedule an appointment with me to start that game planning and just answer any questions that you have, right below, there's a calendar link. You can send me a message, you can call me, text me, email me, or set that appointment up directly. I would love to be able to help you and your family out and guide you through and negotiate the best deal on your dream home. So if you're looking for more information about Yorba Linda and all the surrounding cities that we have here in Orange County, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're going to consistently be out here in the streets, visiting small businesses, touring real estate, and just basically bringing you all the information about Orange County in general. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I'm bringing you some good content.